Hi, Tim Blankenship here with Divorce661.com, specializing in California divorce. What we're talking about today is the issue of getting remarried while you're still currently married. Now, let me give you a little bit of background. The reason I'm recording this is because someone recently called and said, Tim, I need to get married to a new person, a new spouse, and it has to occur prior to my divorce being finalized. Number one, because they haven't started their divorce yet, but have been separated for several years. And she was asking, what is the potential issues that could arise? Now, let me back up a bit. We handle, and if you go to the podcast just before this or the video just before this, depending on where you're watching or listening to this, we handle a lot of divorce cases where people have already been remarried because they thought their divorce was finalized. People start their divorce, think it's finalized, it's not, and they get remarried, have children, and at some point realize their divorce was never finalized, their initial divorce. And guess what happened to them? Absolutely nothing. Nothing bad happened to them. No one came out to arrest them. Nothing happened. In fact, they never even knew, nor were they prevented from getting married to a second person. And the reason this happens is there's no way to really verify if someone's divorced or not. The only time this ever comes up is when people go to get married through a church and you indicate, yes, I've been married before. They're going to ask for the divorce decree. And that's the only time that this ever comes up from people getting remarried. But most people, their second marriage is more of a civil marriage. They go to the county clerk's office, or they just go get a license and not have a church ceremony. Those folks, there's no verification process. It's only when they go to have a church wedding. Now, this particular call was, Tim, I need to get remarried and it was a pretty good reason. And my divorce hasn't even started on my first spouse. Am I going to get in trouble? And what I basically said, because we don't want to give legal advice, but we did say that, in all of these probably 20, 30 divorces we've done where people were already remarried, nothing happened to them. So if it's more critical to you that you get remarried before your divorce is finalized, there's nothing that's going to stop you aside from, say, just your personal beliefs on the issue. So that I just wanted to talk about that. We try and answer questions and this was something that was a little bit, it came at us at a different way, wanting to get married before the divorce is finalized, as opposed to the people that have found out their first marriage was still active. Tim Blankenship, Divorce661.com, specializing in California divorce. We can help you anywhere in California. Give us a call at 661-281-0266 or check us out on the web at Divorce661.com. Thanks for listening.